It's a case of Thunderbirds are grow this year at the York Maze. The crop has been crafted into an image of Thunderbird 2 to celebrate its 50th anniversary. The brains behind the design happy to show who's pulling the strings at the attraction, which is thought to be the largest maze in Europe.
Thunderbirds is one of my favourite shows. It's one of my children's favourite shows, and obviously we've got a giant green canvas here to work with, and I thought, well, you know, Thunderbird 2, my favourite Thunderbird, it's 50 years old this year, so let's create a maze out of Thunderbird 2.
And FAB, the son of Thunderbirds creator Jerry Anderson, thought it was fab. What your dad had made of this, do you think, here today?
I think he'd probably think everyone was bonkers for doing it, but in a lovely way. I think he'd be very touched. It's certainly a really nice way and a very significant way to remember the show. I've seen all sorts of ways of celebrating the 50th, but I think this is probably the biggest scale and the most unusual. People love going around the maze, don't they? There's something, especially for kids, it's quite an exciting thing for them.
Yeah, it's a real adventure, isn't it? You can let the kids get ahead of you, and there's that whole sort of just a modicum of fear that you might get lost. But the great news is that you won't, and we will find you by the end of the day. And so, yeah, come on down and get lost, as we always say.
So, if you do get lost, I suppose there's always international rescue around.
Well, absolutely. Thunderbird 2 is on hand, so if anything goes wrong, we can get the mole to drill you out. Perhaps not Thunderbird 4, we haven't got a lot of water, but you never know, it might rain later.
The maze opens to the public on Saturday the 11th of July to the 7th of September, when the crop will be harvested and fed to local livestock, hopefully without the need for the help of international rescue.